so this year I have limited composting space, and I've got all of this great material to use from all of my plants. This was a tomato bed of mine. And so basically what I did at the end of the year is I just took all of these tomato vines, and I just smushed them down, right? And this does two things. Basically, the first thing it does is it gives me kind of a place to do some extra composting, so I can save this material. And then the other thing it does is it covers up the soil, and as it breaks down, it's going to feed the soil underneath it throughout the winter. And if you come over here and look, you know, you can see how nice and dark. Look, there's a worm right there. Little critters will hide in my soil, you know, feeding back to the health of the soil. And there's another one right there. And so this composting in place really seemed to be a good experiment that I did last year.
Well, you're not going to leave it that way, though. When you plant, what are you going to?
Now that I need to kind of start getting the beds ready for planting season, I'm just going to take all of this. Now that it's broken down a lot of the way, I'm really just going to stomp on it, right? I'm just going to try to get it as small as I can, so I can get it into the composting space that I have. But like I said, I think this was a good experiment, and I will probably, it's not the prettiest thing, but I guess if you had an HOA that really cared, you could throw a tarp over the top of it. That might make it look a little neater. But yeah, that's what I did, how I composted in place this year. And that right there is a big Shasta daisy. It took us 2 years to figure out what it was. But it's just gone crazy already, and here it is, the 2nd of March.
It looks like it's more than one.
Oh yeah. No, this thing is tripled in size. It's gonna be huge.
So would you separate them?
You can.
Yeah.
If I were going to move it, I'll probably move it after this garden season, and I'll definitely separate it then, at least into 2, if not 3 pieces.
Yeah. Okay. I see you got something coming up here.
I think that is some garlic that I had. I think that's some garlic. I had planted a bunch of garlic here last year, and this just must be some bulbs that decided to come up this year.
And then look over here.
Same thing, more garlic.
Now, are they good, or do you have to pull them up and throw them away?
I can let them grow. We'll see what happens.
Okay.